Looney Farm Guy here, and this is the Massey Ferguson 1200 and 1250 by PeterJ on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm here on the Georgia Farms map for this test and demonstration. 12.05 megabytes to download, 6 slots each on console. It is a pack of two very sweetly designed tractors. However, there are a couple of issues which I will detail in this video. So where do we find them? First of all, the tractor itself will be found in small tractors. Yes, small tractors, and a very reasonable $29,700. 105 to 127 horsepower, manual transmission, 318 liters of fuel, 18 mile per hour top speed. Configuration standard or forestry. So it has a forestry configuration for those forestry type fans. Engine setup, we have the 105 horsepower, we have the 112 or the turbo 1250. Notice things change a little bit, exhaust and so forth with the turbo. $6,800 extra for that. Wheel brands: Continental, BKT, Michelin, Vredestein, Trelleborg, Midas, Nokian, Olisfors, and Continental. We do have a few options: a wide track, twins, standard, inverted, PVAT, wide track, twin wheels, standard. So BKT standard, flotation, and standard. Michelin standard, inverted, pivot wheels. Yes. Wide track, twins, standard. Vredestein, just wide and wide too. Trelleborg, we have the most options: flotation, twins, narrows, and standard. Well, a few different. And Midas is communal, is just the way it is. Olisfors is the Pro Grip U. That's it. No color options or anything. And Continental, so we can go with twin wheels. We have the front blade option. Now let's see, is that option available if we go standard? No. So only in the forestry option do you get the front blade option. Beacons right, left, center, or left. There, no charge for that. So if you option it out with all the extras that you can, $44,000, not too bad. Now, the other one is under slurry tanks. There it is, the 1200 tanker, $35,200. Manual transmission, 318 liters of fuel, 18 miles per hour, 9,300 liters capacity of slurry or digestate, 11 meter spread width at 9 mile per hour. Of course, you have still the 105, 112, or 127 horsepower. We do have Michelin, Trelleborg, Midas, Michelin, Trelleborg. So three tire choices. Midas, you get a standard or flotation. Michelin, standard or flotation. And Trelleborg is just with the flotation tires. So you can have or have not the flotation if you wish. Fender configuration, standard or extension. Options, standard. Toolbox, where is the toolbox? There. Decoration, $400. Beacon, left, right, or center. And you get to change this to red or black for $1,500. Right, so as I said, the design on these are outstanding. Very nice. Very well done in that respect. Let's hop into let's hop into this one, and I will go through the operations and the issues. So L1 and right stick O, that's going to be for this one. L1 and right stick left, up and down, that's for your blade. Now they will all show a blade. It's strictly for pushing stuff around, logging, and so forth. pushing logs around because it's only available on the forestry. It doesn't have a cultivator option. It doesn't till or anything. It's just there to push stuff around. And that's it. Interior lights, not bad for the vintage of this tractor, which is I'm going to guess late 70s, early 80s, perhaps. I'm not too up on these tractors, but as you can see, pedals and everything works. Although I don't think this would have had an accelerator pedal. I don't believe, but I could be wrong. To be quite honest, I don't. I'm not familiar with this model at all as to whether authenticity for interior, authentic look on the interior or anything. So I cannot speak on that behalf. However, let's get to the nitty-gritty of it, shall we? Here is the 105 horsepower with a 90 horsepower implement, 3-point link. Now let's back up a little bit and give this guy a little bit of a chance. Now shifting and everything seems to work nicely, just driving around and so forth. Not much of a not much of a top speed. However, here we have it has a little trouble. That particular okay, let's stop it right there. That particular cultivator should be going 9 miles per hour. Actually, it's going better than it was for some reason. So let's hire a worker and we'll show you the problem with the 3-point link implements with workers for this particular model. That's why I'm kind of going to say it's not worker friendly, because I'm going to let this play out because it's quite comical. He goes in circles for quite some time. He's going to back up. You're going to say, okay, well, maybe he's going to line it up this time. Nope. He's going to do a couple more circles. And maybe think about it. Oh, he's backing up. So he's going to back up in a circle. And the horsepower that these are at, there's not a lot of base game implements this is going to be able to pull. Now, is there going to be modded implements? Yeah, there will be. And then there he goes. So he's decided to go ahead and do this. So I tried a different implement with the bigger horsepower and still an under, like a 3-point link that's less than, it's rated at less than what it's supposed to be going at. And it pulls it along at 11 miles per hour, no problem there. But he will also do the whole weirdness. I'm not gonna put you through that painful episode again. Now, is this true for everything? No, it is not. It is just, it seems to be particular to the 3-point linked equipment, which this obviously has a 3-point link, so you would, yeah, it should work for that, but it doesn't. Now, I went and there wasn't a lot of trailed implements that that this could pull in its horsepower range, and so I picked a fertilizer, a fairly large one. It seems to be okay with it. It is not particularly powerful at all, and but with a hitched, not a 3-point, but a pin hitch or a ball hitch implement, it seems to like that one at least enough to not go around in circles when it turns around. Not sure why. Maybe the implement was too narrow, but the horsepower rating of these tractors it's not going to be able to pull anything really big at all. It's going to be strictly very small implements, maybe like a fertilizer spreader or manure spreader or something like that. The implements these will be able to pull are just going to be very limited. So somewhat disappointing there. Unfortunately, these are. I know it's a small it's in the small tractor, but there's a lot of small tractors that do much better than this. Now, moving on to the fertilizer spreader. The fertilizer spreader or the slurry or digestate works better. It's a little bit underpowered with it a full tank. It seems to be struggle a little bit when it's turned on. When I first used it, it was stuck at 5 miles per hour, so I'm not sure what's up with that, but we see it's okay. Let's stop it and make it start from a standing start. Yeah, there we go. It's stuck at 5 miles, so it's got a little bit of a, and you're going to burn through a lot of slurry if it's stuck at this 5 miles per hour. When it turned around and came back, it was fine, but transmission's a little iffy with a worker. If you stop and you turn on the slurry and then they go forward, it gets stuck at 5 miles per hour. So you're going to have to give it a running start and then turn on the slurry. It shouldn't have to do that. So it's going to need a bit of tweaking. I'm just gonna label it needs update. It's not broken or anything, but it's not great yet. Really nice model. I really do like it. Just needs a little tweaking, and there you go. That's the Massey Ferguson 1200 1250 by PeterJ on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game. So till next time, bye for now.